Hey, everybody. What is going on? Let's see if I can. All right. My camera is all out of whack on this computer. But anyway, this is a check in and chat. I have to adjust my settings or something. I can assure you DeAndre was probably on my computer and did something. I don't know what, but he did something. So anyway, this is a check-in and chat, no particular topic. Just popping in to see how everybody is doing, what you are up to. If you are viewing from inside the group and you want to say hello, you must click on the actual video. That will bring you to the live chat. Ooh, that shadow is bothering me. Hey, Teresa, I put the link in. Homeschool Peace, how are you today? What are you up to? Um, yeah, I bet you he was messing with my settings. Let me see if I don't know how to fix this right now. So anyway, it is Thursday. We have a couple days before our sweatpants and mimosas event starts or is happening. So if you will be there, I hope to see you there. Hey Teresa, how are you today?
Hello.
How's everything going?
Good.
Good. What you up to?
Nothing much.
Mm, David's still in school, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to remember y'all time difference. DeAndre will be coming home in a couple hours. He should be here. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to remind everybody, sweatpants and mimosas will be happening this Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. Um, so hope to see you guys there. I also remind we haven't gotten as many pictures as we did last year. So I want to remind everybody that our Beautiful Faces of Autism picture campaign is still going. And we are still looking for pictures. This year it's been rather slow, surprisingly. I don't know if it's because I changed the way you had to send the pictures or what, but if you'd like to submit a picture, if you didn't receive the memo, I'm going to put the link here in the chat for you. And if you want to participate in the picture campaign showing our beautiful faces of autism, why is my whole screen? I updated my computer and everything is out of whack. And then DeAndre has been on here also, I see. So I don't know. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Okay. Homeschool Peace says everything is good. Listening in while working. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So I just did that. Let me see if I can pin it. What is telling me? Okay. Yeah, this shadow around me, that little reddish. I'm gonna have to see if I can get rid of it. I gotta adjust my camera settings. Looks so dark. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Manage. Let me see. Visual. Sharpness. Why is it so dark? Maybe I need to change the other settings. So, what's been happening? How's David's seizures? Everything under control?
Everything's under control.
Good, 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 good. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. So I think I told you guys, I don't know. Maybe I haven't. We finally got DeAndre into occupational therapy. After I've been waiting a while, I had put him in, he was doing anxiety therapy. So I think we're going to switch off from that to occupational, because occupational therapy is more hands-on. And he really, really needed it. So he will start that on Wednesday, thankfully. So finally, after a few years, this is out of school. So he'll have it weekly, which is a blessing. I want a cookie. And I got my Thin Mints, Teresa. But I don't have any milk. And I need some. Yeah. I need some milk. Let me see if Linda, I know she probably, but let me see if she's around. Maybe she'll make a special presence.
Miss seeing her on here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if she's up and about. Yeah, I had been waiting for a homeschool piece. Waiting and waiting. We had ended up doing the anxiety therapy in place of that, so to speak. But in that's actual talking it out kind of therapy where, OT is really hands-on. Oh, yes. I love Thin Mints. I love them. And they would go good with a nice glass of milk. So when DeAndre gets home today, we are getting in the car and we are going up to Myers and getting us some milk. Mm-hmm. They really taste good when they're frozen. Put them in the freezer with an ice cold glass of milk. Oh my goodness. What kind of Girl Scout cookies you ladies like?
Which ones? My brother and David they like the chocolate covered peanut butter one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the straight peanut butter sandwich ones.
Okay. I'm not too keen on peanut butter. I'll eat the shortbread and the Thin Mints.
Mine are the mimosa one. I think they'll call that one. There was the coconut ones.
Uh-huh.
And then the lemon ones.
Okay, I haven't tried those. Mm-hmm. Yep, I was hoping to see if anybody else was around today. So, you guys, if you are viewing from inside the group and you'd like to come on in and join us, please click on the video that'll bring you to the live chat. Let's hear from you. What are you up to? How's your loved one? Yes, keep mine in free. Yes. They taste so good after they've been frozen. Oh my goodness. They taste so good. Mm-hmm. So let's see what's happening in our autism community. Maybe we can talk about. One thing I can say, a lot of parents, I've noticed, different parenting skills, and it's beautiful to see because you have to do what works for you, and there is no book that can tell you how to raise your kids. I was looking for them. I seen something earlier. Oh, the lemon ones, shortbread. Yeah, the shortbreads are good, and definitely the Thin Mints. But I haven't tried the other ones. And you know what disappointed me? The box got smaller. So that means the rolls got smaller. And they cost more.
Yeah, it's like you're $7 a box.
It's like every year they're adding $1 or something to it and taking away a couple of cookies out of the pack. What's going on, Girl Scouts? Yeah.
My brother now gets a case, basically a full box of cases of his cookies.
A whole case?
Yeah.
Okay.
That lasts him for a while. That lasts him for months.
Yeah, I did. This time I only got a half a case. And I'm going to have to order some more. Because, yeah, they are good. I'm going to have to start saving posts because I always see posts and I say, hey, that's a good topic. And then I lose them because I don't save. So it's summertime. What do you guys have planned for the kids this summer? Any special trips, activities, working?
David has summer school.
I thought I was tripping, confirming. Yes. They got smaller. It's like, what happened? And so that means the rolls are smaller. It's like they just take a couple cookies out and then they raise the price. I'm like, okay, that sucks. Let's see. I'm gonna find something in a minute. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Still not finding. I'm looking for some discussion topic. You guys, give me a second. And once again, if you are viewing from the group and you like to say hello, you have to click on the actual video. That'll bring you to the live chat. If you like to come on up, feel free. So this summer, DeAndre has a couple of options. They just sent the thing for him to work, but a summer job again. But I don't want that to interfere, with any of his therapy. I've added on an extra day. That means extra driving for me anyway. And I don't like to drive. I have to. But I have to. Yeah, I can't. I know I seen it. It was something. Might have been in the group. Definitely. Okay. You know what? And the thing is, I was gonna do a trip down south, but I am so scared right now to get on an airplane. I want to go out of town so bad. I want to do a cruise, but I'm just gonna wait. But I really do want to go down south. I'm not driving. That's just too long. But
You could
yeah,
try Amtrak.
yeah, that is an option. That is an option. And the thing is, though, the only thing with Amtrak now is you have to, it's not like you can go straight through, or like for me, if I wanted to go to Mississippi, I would have to go to a station that is an hour or 2 hours away from my actual destination. There's no stops. And the other thing is you have to get off one train and get on another, and you might have to do that 2 or 3 times. So you might stay on one train for 4 hours, switch up another train that's just too much. And I looked before, that was before, maybe about a year or two ago. I'm gonna have to check that out again, but that would be nice. And I think DeAndre would enjoy a train ride in the sceneries. Now I can do a trip to Chicago. That's a straight shot. Don't have to get off, and it's only about 4 hours. So I may do something like that and go in there. Shopping district. Have you done the Amtrak?
No, I haven't. The only thing I've done Greyhound
Uh-huh.
and the plane.
Okay. Have you traveled with David? How was it?
No, I've
No.
never traveled. The only time David has been on a plane was when he was 1.
Okay.
And that was to my grandma's funeral.
Okay. He was a baby.
Yeah.
Baby. Well, I guess this is a good thing. I haven't found what I was looking for. Everything on here seems happy today. Everything seems happy. Well, let me see. Maybe I have. I can answer a question about DeAndre. I did see a question about the noise he makes. Someone asks, says it sounds like he's grinding his teeth when he goes. It's just him grunting, grunting with his throat. It's coming from his throat, and he does that all the time when he's happy, frustrated, mad about something. That little grunt noise comes out. I remember a long time ago, I was on social media when around the time, we first got the diagnosis. And I can remember I was sharing a little bit about DeAndre, all the happiness, and I didn't mention because he didn't do the grunts like he does now. He doesn't make those noises. But anyway, somebody made a post under mine. Oh, I was sharing things that, an autistic child may do. And someone made a comment under my post and said, and yeah, they grunt and doing the grunt and growling or something to that nature, right? I kind of got offended and I was like, my baby doesn't grunt and growl. But guess what he does now?
He grunts and growls.
So to that lady who made that comment, I apologize. Happened. And it has. Hey Jesse, how are you?
Hey, Jesse.
Hope everything is good. Yes, he has his little grunts. Like I say, if he's really anxious about something and he starts stimming, with his hands, he'll grunt. Or I don't know if you guys notice when he does his jump dance, you will hear him.
Yeah, I heard that. I would watch the video that I would hear. I was like, making those noises?
Yeah.
I was like,
his grunt.
that's DeAndre.
Mm-hmm. So that was one question. Let me see if it was anything else.
Well, the construction is now starting now on our house now.
Okay, how long did they say?
Well, we get the trusses for the roof tomorrow.
Okay.
And then they're going to start doing the building really next week.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah. Because the trusses go up that's tomorrow, which I'm going down there and watch.
You gonna watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them. I'm curious of how they do it. How do they take it off the truck and put it on top of the roof?
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go down there and watch it.
Okay.
And then after that, then plumbing comes in, and then they start doing everything.
Good. I know you guys can't wait to get back.
Yes.
In your home.
Yes, I can't wait to get back to my house. Get back into my room, get David back into his room, and my brother back into his room. And the dog can have her big backyard.
Mm-hmm. Little doggy. How big you say is a medium-sized dog?
Yeah.
Not as small as Sammy, huh?
Yeah, not as small as Sammy. Yeah, well, I don't see anything else. Okay, well, that sucks. That sucks. But then during July, the month of July, my mom and I are gonna get David into some swimming classes.
Okay. He already swims though, right?
Yeah, a little, not like major ones. He does like the doggy paddle.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
We're gonna get into some like water exercises too, because I found out because David had or an orthopedic appointment with an orthopedic surgeon
Mm-hmm.
because of his hips, and I found out that kids who are toe walkers
Okay.
and who are on the spectrum, you know how because the bones will grow, but
Mm.
their muscles and their tendons and the ligaments don't stretch when they're growing,
Oh, interesting.
and they stay tight because you know how you pull a rubber band
Mm-hmm.
tight
Yeah.
and you can't pull anymore. David's ligaments can't stretch and all that.
Oh, that's
So he
interesting.
has to go see a physical therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how we can like walk and you know how we can move our feet towards our knees.
No, like back. Pushing
Yeah,
back.
David can't. And
Oh, like kind of point.
yeah. So he walks with his feet outwards instead of straight.
Okay. Mm.
So he has to
Okay.
go see physical therapy, and I gotta do physical therapy here at home. And he's
Mm.
doing it at school too.
Good. These cookies are so good. I wish I had some milk. Mm-mm-mm.
You can also dig them into your coffee.
They
No,
don't taste as good with the coffee. I need cold milk.
you need some cold milk.
Cold milk. Mm-hmm.
How's the weather over there?
Rainy. It's been raining. It's not raining now, but well, it might be a little bit. All morning. Last night we had a nice thunderstorm. We have a lot of flooding here going on in Michigan from all this rain. This weather is really getting strange all over, you know?
Oh yeah, it's over here. It's cloudy, windy, and cold.
Hmm. Now, you guys get a lot of those forest fires, right, out there?
Yeah.
Y'all haven't had any lately?
No.
Good, good, good.
That probably won't start happening until like the summertime.
Okay. Mm. Now, excuse me, does that usually happen because of someone's negligence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, usually somebody like lighting a cigarette and they don't put it out, they just throw it on the ground.
It's
Or
so dry.
the sun hitting like a glass and like a clear glass and it's hitting the ground and all that.
Mm-hmm. All of this is scary weather, though. Weather, the forest fires, tornadoes, hurricanes,
We had
ice
some of
storms.
those here, tornadoes.
We've been having a lot lately. Not per se in Detroit, but you know, in the surrounding areas, lots of tornadoes going on. High winds. Scary thing.
Oh yeah. We always my brother and I we always say when we hear the thunder going on, we say to our relatives up there, quit bowling strikes up there. That's what we've been saying that since we were little, saying they're up. Our family's throwing strikes up there. They're bowling and throwing strikes.
Mm. There is so much going on. So, what did you say? Mention anything about you guys' autism walk? Are you guys having one in your area?
I think they don't do those probably until like October sometimes.
Oh, late in the year.
Yeah.
Mm. Let me
Or they
see.
sometimes do them in April, but I haven't heard anything here about it. Because they usually post it on certain groups pages here in Modesto.
Okay. Let me see. I know Autism Speaks used to give them in September around here. I'm curious as to when. Or even if they are walking. Let's see. It was a wonderful walk here. We just had let's see all locations. Okay, yeah, they say Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, Long Island. He won't even be in Detroit. I don't even see one for California. Oh yeah, Silverado. You heard of that?
Oh, what was the name of it again?
Silverado, California.
I don't know where that one's at.
It's in Orange County.
Oh, Southern California.
Oh, okay. So that's not until October. New York. New York is having a couple. Even Ohio. I don't see one for. Let me see. Let me filter. Nope. Nothing for Michigan. Okay. Yeah, they're having a walk and a 5K run. Oh, no problem. I understand. We're just chit chatting. I was trying to find something to discuss. I had a topic, but you know how you look over things real quick, and I was searching for it and couldn't find it. So then I just trying to see. Are you walking? Did you mention anything about walking for autism homeschool piece? I know advocating for autism says she's putting together a walk. Are you guys? Were you near her advocating for autism?
Where's she located at?
California. I can't remember.
Oh wait, she's Southern California.
Oh, she's okay. You guys aren't close.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm following her page too.
Yeah, she says she's putting one together, so that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yeah, I need to get some milk, those cookies. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, there was a discussion that was going on one of the social medias. We didn't, but I'm out here in the Houston. Okay, you're in Texas. Okay, there was a discussion going on about autism and how everything should be the same across the board. That's impossible. My opinion is that's impossible for it to all be across, everything be the same because of our children's different um, level of needs. Not necessarily the levels, but the level of needs. Well, I
Yeah.
guess there would be levels, but so what do you guys think of that? I mean, because you just can't say, okay, my child has autism, and either you're not going to get something because the levels or the description of their type of autism is not there. Um, some people are lower needs, and they need help. They all need some kind of support. We all
Yes.
agree on that. But everyone's needs are different. Well, hello, Lady JMPL. How are you? Tyrone, Georgia. Okay. It's the first time I heard of Tyrone, Georgia. Um, so do you have a loved one on the spectrum? So what are your thoughts, you guys? Homeschool piece, if you still in the background. Teresa, what are your thoughts?
That's a good question about that.
Yeah, I
It's like
wish I could
everybody
find
has. It's
the
like
exact
everybody
post.
who's on the spectrum. They have kids, grandkids, or themselves. Like they have different needs and all that. It's just like it's it's crazy. It's like not everybody is the same. Some people do different stimming. Some have aggression. Some don't. David had aggressions when he was little, but he doesn't have aggressions now at all.
Hmm. And I
I
think
get,
if
I
they
get,
did it, I think if they did it across the board like that too, that would give the insurance companies an excuse not to offer certain services when they're really needed. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They already deny, um, certain services for people in certain situations. That would just give them more of a push to say, okay, you know, you just have what we call autism, so you can't benefit or we can't provide this support for you. I wish I could find the exact post, but that's what, you know, that was the basis of the conversation here. Yes, I do, my baby girl own. My daughter was diagnosed with level 3. Today, things are getting better with her much needed exposure. Yes, yes. It's a beautiful thing actually than it was, years ago because hardly nobody ever talked about autism. Um, you know, a lot of parents were either scared to talk about it or didn't know how to talk about it, didn't want to ask questions. But now in 2026, over the last couple years, I mean, the information is out there. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of parents are sharing their stories. Um, and you can just click, you
hmm
definitely know you're not alone, especially in certain situations. So It's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad things are getting better for you, Lady JM.
I was like, I didn't even know what autism was
I,
when David was a baby.
yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't even
either.
know why. I had to ask the doctor. I was like, what is autism? He's like, I don't know. I've never heard of it until I found this group right here on Facebook.
And
And
there it was.
I got more information out of from everybody listening to everybody else's stories than
Mhm.
reading it from a book. It's like we have kids
You're welcome.
and we might have similar stuff with our kids. Some are different. Some we can like get all the information we need it from potty training, from a lot of us deal with picky eaters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so
And,
it's
and
like,
you get some great suggestions and
yes, I get
advice.
a lot of suggestions. Like, it's like I've seen so much improvement in myself from just being on this group page right here and
Okay.
talking to and getting a lot of stories from reading people's stories that they put on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and getting questions. I was like, gosh, how do I respond to this one? I'm like, but then I have to put myself into their shoes.
Mm-hmm.
How do I answer these questions
Yeah. Yeah.
and all that?
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm like,
always good to, offer when you're answering something, especially if you haven't lived their experience, to say, I'm offering a suggestion. Maybe, have you tried, you know, have you tried this or something like that? But yeah, you get, it's been wonderful. I think social media, when it comes to information like that, has come a long way and has helped boost, especially autism awareness. Like I always say, keep autism in your mouth. Keep it in your
yes.
mouth.
It's like
Keep
I belong to other groups for parents or themselves that have epilepsy.
okay.
So I belong to those, and I put not my 2 cents into it, but I suggest different things because I can relate to them
Yeah.
for epilepsy. But
Yeah.
then some people will ask, how do I get to potty train? I was like, gosh, how do I do that for? It's like my son, he learned how to use the bathroom at the age of 4 years, at the age of 3.5 years old. But 4 years old, and I was like, shoot, David learned how to use the bathroom on his own.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't know how I couldn't even answer that question on potty training.
This group is nice and being around people who understand what you. Yes. Yes. It's always good. Makes you feel good, especially knowing you can open up to, others. Yes, she was extremely picky and texture was everything for her. So she stopped eating. Okay. Lord, her immune system got sick. I totally understand. Oh, yeah. I had a picky eater once upon a time, but my son is 19. He's grown out of picky eating. Now he raised the refrigerator. So, yeah.
Mine is still picky eater.
Mm, yeah. But did you guys do food therapy or are you doing food therapy? No.
No, I do when it's like when we cook. When my brother and we cook things and all that, I always have tried David try a little piece. He'll give me a thumbs up for liking it, a thumbs to the side, or a thumbs down. So if he
Oh,
does a thumbs down, he goes, no, thank you. I'm like, okay. Then so for the thumbs this way, it's like, okay, he so likes it. And all that. So that's how I do it with him. And if he likes it, then he'll eat it with us.
okay. And if he doesn't like it, thumbs down.
Then it's a no.
Okay. No go.
Then I don't force him to eat it. or drink it or whatever it is.
Trying to get that up there. Okay. She's eating now, but it's a bare minimum. Pizza and tacos. Okay. I had my son used to just eat ravioli. I had to
Oh
keep,
yeah, I remember that one.
I had to keep Chef Boyardee. It had to be Chef Boyardee. And that was it. That would be all he would eat. Besides like McDonald's or French fries or something like that. But yeah, I understand. But now he eats everything. Well, not everything, but he raised the refrigerator. I can't keep too much of a good thing in the house.
I can't keep pizzas in the house at all because he'll
Oh,
eat
yeah,
too
yeah,
much of it and then it backfires on him.
Oh, okay. Is he lactose intolerant?
Yeah. Yeah, he's lactose intolerant.
Okay. She has picked up so much weight and it's starting to bother me. Okay. Now, does she like walking?
Mm.
Usually,
David was the same way. He's gained so he's about what 192 pounds,
mhm.
and some people say, "Oh, he's getting fat." I'm like, "No, he isn't." His pediatrician doesn't mind. Doesn't She knows that he exercises. She knows that he drinks plenty of water, and he does PE at school. But this
Mhm.
doctor's not worried about it. If she was, she would tell me.
And lady says she's a runner at time. Homeschool P says, I didn't know my daughter was on the spectrum until you mentioned something about how girls are. I thought it was only my son. My youngest son is not on the spectrum though. Okay. Some so did your daughter get, was it like a delayed evaluation or um what was the thing that said, let me go get her evaluated?
Tested.
Let me go make me some coffee, you guys. Yeah, my grandson should be here in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So just another quick announcement about our sweatpants and mimosas. Well, now it'll be sweatpants and wine coming this Saturday. So if you are in the Metro Detroit area, oh, that's my daughter. We hope to see you there this Saturday. We're gonna do a little painting and sipping for our autism parents and caregivers and those who support us. Just a reminder, this is for adults only. This is a leave the kids at home event, but just for a couple hours. Just for a couple hours so you can breathe. We're going to have Aisha Bracel. She's going to be I guess we'll call her the keynote speaker of the day. She will be talking. Her topic is It's Okay Not to Be Okay. You ladies remember that. It is okay not to be okay. We're gonna also have a fitness bit, along with a little music, a little networking, and it's all about community. So I hope to see you guys there. I think we do have a couple tickets left. All the vendor spots are sold out. There will be an in-house raffle for a nice big self-care basket, and we're gonna have plenty of mini giveaways. Hope to see you guys there. And there's my coffee. I hear my machine stopping. Be right back. I'm addicted to coffee, you guys. All right. And I want to give another big shout out to Dolores of advocating for autism. She got me a McDonald's gift card, so for coffee in the morning. So I can coffee in the morning for a few days, quite a few days. Beautiful gift, and I really appreciate her. And any coffee lover would appreciate it.
Oh yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, my grandson should be walking in the door shortly. I'm waiting on my sister's gonna drop him off, and then DeAndre will be following behind him in about another hour. So yeah. Yeah, so autism looks different. Me, when I didn't, I let a lot of things go over my head because DeAndre was actually showing signs before, when he was a wee little baby. I just, like when he was like 4 months, how your babies hold the bottles, they start holding their bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Around 4 months, he wasn't interested. I don't think it was months after that. He didn't sit up. By the time they're like 6 months, they should be starting to sit up on their own.
Yeah.
I can remember, and like I said, these are things that just went over my head. I just thought he was just a lazy baby. I can remember I went to take the four of them to take pictures, and I sat him up. He all back down, and he was 7 months old. I had to have my son kind of hold him up. Yep.
David was the same way too. It's like
Um,
David didn't like the pacifiers at all. He hated the pacifiers.
mm,
He didn't start holding his bottle until he was about 5 months old. He
okay.
didn't start sitting up until he was about 8-9 months old, and then he didn't start crawling until he was like almost close to a year old.
Okay. Yep. DeAndre was late crawling and late walking. And years of trying to potty train him, but all of those things
It just
over
went
my head. Mm-hmm.
it just went right over my head.
Mm-hmm. She paces back and forth, rocks and swings her arms. I could tell when she is nervous. I have gotten her tested. Oh, I have. Okay. Yep. See those signs? And I guess because I really didn't know anything. And no mother. His dad was actually the one that said, "Hey, we need to take him to the doctor because something's wrong." I mean, he started talking, lost his speech. And as a mother, no mother wants to hear somebody say something's wrong with your baby. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with my baby. What are you talking about? And, there it was. And when the doctor said, I believe he has autism, I said, who? What? What is that?
Yeah.
So she handed me a stack of papers and basically told me to go sit down and read. So I did, and I had to make phone calls and stuff, but it still took me a long time to really learn about autism. He got his official diagnosis when he was 3. Um, but yeah, that was a time. He would say words, and he lost his speech at that normal time, around that 2-year mark. Speech was just gone. And I still didn't want to listen to his dad. His dad said, something's wrong with him. Something's going on. And I kept telling him, there is nothing going wrong. He's just a lazy baby. And I already had 3 other kids. So I'm thinking I'm Miss Know It All. Nothing's wrong with my baby. But yep. Yeah.
I know David. I didn't even know David had sensory issues at all until when he comes in from outside playing in the grass, the mud. He'll go, uh, uh. And he basically wanted me to give him a bath so he can wash all that off.
Yeah, he said, I
Because
don't
he
want
didn't like
that
to feel the
sticky
grass
stuff.
on his feet or his legs or mud on his hands.
He don't want that sticky stuff on him.
I was like, okay, he has some kind of issues that doesn't like the feel of things. So I had to look it up on a computer and see what this can be. And it mentioned sensory processing disorder. I'm like,
Hi,
what
Toya.
the heck
Is
is
that
sensory
Toya? I don't have
processing
no more.
disorder?
Yeah, Toya.
I didn't know what sensory processing disorder was until I
Mhm.
had to read it up on the computer.
Yeah, that involves so much, especially with our kids.
Then it said do with a form of with autism. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, DeAndre, his sensory bells go off, especially if we're in a crowded area. If it's too many people around, he kind of hovers over somebody he's familiar with. Too much going on. Even when he's around family, he kind of huddles in a corner. Uh, the typical one, he doesn't like the tags on the shirts, so we have to make
Mm-hmm.
sure he gets tagless shirts.
Yeah, I have to get tagless shirts too.
And the thing that really gets me is he's the loudest one. He could be the loudest one in the room. TV up. If it's a motorcycle on the TV, he has to, because he likes engine noises. But when you're outside and the real thing comes, he's like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, now how do you like the TV up loud like that with engine noises? But
outside you don't.
you don't. Just crazy, just crazy.
It is crazy. David's the same way. He has to have the TV up loud. It's like
Mm.
we tell him to turn it down or shut your door. But then when he goes outside, he
Hey,
closes his ears up.
Melissa. So I need help with potty training. She is a size 7, and tomorrow I'm going to get a size 8. which is the last size. Do you or any of you have other options or ideas? Um, First, let me tell you this, and this is just my opinion. She will do it when she's ready. Um, my son, some of them do. Now, we had a couple parents on here that had some great ideas. They would try the iPads, while they're sitting, reward system. I know you probably tried all that.
I did that. The
The
reward
reward
system.
system, schedules. Now, my son was around 13ish, in somewhere around there, when he got fully potty trained. And to this day, he still has, I still have to help him with cleanup issues with number two. It was the hardest thing trying to potty train him. Everybody would say, "Oh, that's easy," but until one day, and this is what I did. I had to get everybody on board. I said, we're going to do this. And what I mean by that is because his dad and I, divorced, he had things at his house, my house, and grandma's house. I had to get everybody on board, everybody get rid of pull-ups. He can't see them because it was not only, a crutch. Well, it was just the crutch. But I had to get rid of him. And it was the hardest thing because he wet on himself, in the bed a few times. But eventually I kept doing it and kept doing it. Took a lot of patience. And finally he got it. Finally something clicked and he got it. But again, I had to make sure everybody was on board. So yeah, some of our babies, it's really easy. And I think Lorienda, I believe she said her son was like 2 or 3 when he was potty trained. No matter what you try, but the main thing is, like I said, they're gonna do it when they're ready. Patience. We just have to, have those
Very
patience.
patience.
But you did. You tried all those things. Okay. But yeah, they had some great ideas. Maybe I don't see any of the
The
moms
other
or any
parent.
of the daughters. But if anyone's in earshot with daughters and potty train, what kind of techniques have you
Too bad
used?
Joe wasn't on here.
My daughter doesn't like large crowds either. Okay.
Too bad Joe
I
wasn't
think,
on.
yeah, I think her mother would probably be more suitable for the daughter when it comes to bathroom. Because I think he said, because he just got his daughter, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah, he did, huh? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. But yeah, patience. Lots of patience.
Patience.
Some get it, some never get it.
Mm-hmm.
Some never get it, but you just have to have a lot of patience.
David was afraid of the toilet.
Afraid. And it could
He
be
was
a
afraid of the
sensory
toilet.
issue. Toileting could be a sensory issue too. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Until it's like I remember when he was in preschool, not preschool, a daycare. I had him in daycare because I was working at the time. Because I was a martial art instructor, and his daycare provider noticed David was different than the other kids. And so she figured out that David was on the spectrum because David was slow on doing things and he was behind the other kids
Okay.
that she had in her daycare, from babies to elementary school age kids.
Well, yeah, it's usually someone outside of yourself, outside of moms, because we don't look for those flaws in our children. We're
Oh
not
yeah, and then
looking for those things.
I finally ran into her one day. I think it was a last year or the year before. I ran into her at one of our local Dollar Trees, and David was in the back seat. And we told her, like, yeah, we just found out that David he has autism. He's like, I knew it. I knew he was on the spectrum. I just knew it because all the other kids can write, talk, speak, and everything, and can use the bathroom and don't need help.
Mhm. Yeah, it usually takes an outside person to kind of, help you see something you don't see, or just putting the blinders on,
Yeah,
for something, for one reason or another.
yeah. Then it was potty training time. It's like when I was first potty training him to use the restroom at the age of 1. Every time I took him to the bathroom, he was afraid of the toilet.
Hmm.
He was even afraid of the toilet seat. The
I mean,
little port.
I'll be right. Hey, Ari, be quiet for a minute.
Door. Open. Door. Door.
Okay, mailman. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see what my list is. How do you show a boy to go potty right when you don't have a male around to show him how to pee in the toilet? Good question. Good question. Now, my daughter, because my grandson, and my grandson is a good example because he's 5. He's on a spectrum. He's like a level 1-ish, 2-ish kind of thing. But the way she did it, no male around, is she allowed him to sit on the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of using a potty, she got the toilet seat, the smaller version that goes over the bigger version. And they started off that way. Then what she did was that there's a book, and I can't remember the name of it, but she went over that and over that with him so well. It's a potty training book just for boys to show them how to stand up. And she would stand there when she would go in with him, like kind of stand behind him and tell him to do it that way. He got it right away. He got it right away. So then he started, but she did start him off sitting on the toilet, and I'll be right back.
That's what I did too with David.
My grandson, hold on. But yeah, you might want to try one of those books. I can't remember the name of the book, but I'm definitely gonna ask her. But it helped a lot.
I had a
Yeah.
video on the iPad or on my phone. I had it on my phone, and it was teaching him how to use the potty.
Door.
And I had to I had him sit down on the toilet first, and then I sat with him, talked to him, and then I read him books about how to use the potty. But I made sure I had the guard on the little portable toilet seat for him. And I took that portable seat everywhere I went to. Then when he got a little older, showed him how to do the standing up, which it was hard to do. But eventually he got it. But number twos, that's a different story. I still got to wipe him. And then I had to show him how to wash his hands correctly every time after the bathroom. He had to wash his hands. He's 13 and still having it. Okay, my son is 14 years old. So I understand what you're going through. My son's 14 and I'm still dealing with number twos for him. But number ones are fine, but number twos, we're still having issues. I'm still dealing with it. So I know what you're going through. And that's why I send change of clothes with him to school every single day in his backpack. From clean shorts to clean socks to clean shirt. And a bag for the dirty clothes to go in.
Okay. One down.
One to go.
One to go. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the book might help. Picture doesn't hurt to try, you know. See, the problem is he is 13 and still okay. And you know what, Melissa? Like I said, patience, and it's okay because my son was around that same age.
That's
You
what I was
know,
talking to them about.
yeah, my son and some of our babies don't get it at all. I know there's still some, you know, way up in their 20s uh wearing diapers. I mean, it could be a hassle for us, you know, but some of them just they don't get it. I had to take away you know, and take away the pull-ups and make sure none were around. And it took days and days and days until my son got it where he just was tired of feeling the wetness. My 19-year-old daughter is having issues with number two. Oh, okay. Okay, you have a daughter. Yeah. Now, Toya, my son is 19 too. So although he does number two, he still has the cleaning.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about my
He
14.
still has issues.
I was telling them that when you went to go do the door, I was mentioning about my son, where I have to have issues with dealing with number twos too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, don't rush them. Patience.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So like with DeAndre, he'll go do number one perfectly, but you know there's still always problems when it's time for number two. And I always have to make sure I go behind them. But yep. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Get these kids in the house. Make sure everybody has eaten, and I'm going to the store and get me some milk for my cookies.
For your cookies.
For those of you, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, I hope to see you guys on Saturday, April 18th for our sweatpants and mimosas. Leave the kids at home event just for a couple hours. Come on out, breathe a little bit, and enjoy some time amongst other autism parents and caregivers and those that support us. All right. And if submit the Beautiful Faces of Autism campaign is still up and running. If you want to participate, the link is pinned at the top of the page. Make sure. And I may, if I have time tomorrow, I'll make it back on tomorrow. Otherwise, see you guys. Thank you. And we appreciate you guys because we all learn from each other. You know, it's what community is all about. You too, Melissa. Bye, homeschool. Peace. Enjoy. Yep, I'm going to get that milk. Thank you. All right, Teresa. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.